The Big Story on 105.9 The Region.
At 8:14 in this Friday morning, the big story's taking place between 3 and 4 p.m. this afternoon outside the Parkview Senior Home in Witcher, Stouffville, as there's going to be a massive drive-by birthday celebration for an incredible person, Cyril, back turning 100 today. To talk more about this story and this incredible individual in York Region, thrilled to be joined by his son, Malcolm, back. Malcolm, how are you this morning, sir?
I am terrific, thanks, Jim. How are you?
Good. The story of your father, his service in World War II with the RAF, serving in North Africa and in Italy, it reads like something out of a Hollywood book, looking at the notes about your dad.
Yeah, he's had quite a life.
But it's been quite a struggle since COVID. Just explain to the listeners how difficult it's been for him since COVID hit in his senior's home.
Well, back we were literally driving over on December 24th to pick him up to bring him over here for Christmas dinner. And we had a phone call that unfortunately they had to lock down the nursing home and we weren't able to take him out. So basically he's been isolated in his room since then. Fortunately, three of us, my brother and sister and I, are designated care workers for him, so we are able to go in one at a time to help him and to keep his spirits up. But yeah, it's like everybody in the home right now. They're unfortunately they're all locked into their rooms basically.
Yeah, my mother-in-law is dealing with that as well in Brampton, but not many people can say they're 100 years old, World War II veteran, and so this afternoon between 3 and 4, we would like everyone in the Witcher-Stouffville area, in Markham, if you're in the region, you have some time, drive by the home, honk and wave for Cyril, help him celebrate his birthday. You drive north on Weldon Road towards Main Street, and they're going to have people there at curbside to facilitate to make sure all the cars get by the home. Am I correct?
That is correct, yes. Yeah. By the way, I want to point out, too, I think the staff at Parkview, under the circumstances, they've just done everything they can to keep everybody going, and we have to acknowledge that. The frontline workers are just amazing.
Oh, I couldn't agree more, and I'm glad you brought that up. I mean, they are doing the best of a horrible situation, but we want to make sure your father, Cyril, now, I want to ask you, Malcolm, how does a guy who served in combat in World War II and had the life he is still be around? I mean, he must have a constitution of an iron horse living to 100.
Well, it's funny, he's never weighed probably more than 110 pounds in his life. He's a very slight man, but he's our Energizer bunny.
What was he like growing up?
Oh, terrific. He was a very, very good father. He just looked after us and cared for us, so what more can you ask for?
And I know there's a few stories that pre-COVID, he was still active in the church. He liked to play bridge. He just liked hanging out and just being one of the people, right?
Exactly, yes. He was very active in his church. It's the Markham Missionary Church in Markham. And, he took 5 trips after my mother passed away in 2007, including 3 trips to Vimy. Because we have a little family history there, of course. His uncle was lost just after the Vimy battle, and his grave was lost. So his name is actually on the Vimy monument.
Unbelievable. I mean, this really is like, they should write, you guys got to write a book between your uncle, your father, and everything. This is great Canadian history. It
is, yeah. They were farmers in the Waterloo area after coming over from England, and then, of course, they did go back to England, and Dad lived there pretty well up until 1957 when we came over as a family.
It's amazing. Malcolm, for you, your brother, your sister, for your father, Cyril, on behalf of everyone here at the radio station in New York Region, we're wishing your dad a happy birthday. 3 to 4 this afternoon, Parkview home. Drive by, go north on Weldon towards Main Street. They're going to have people there. Here's to many more years for this amazing man, and all the best to you and your family. Thank you for joining me this morning.
Thank you so much for having us, Jim. We really appreciate it.